Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Realistic Formula Championship Division 1 here in Bahrain for the preseason test, where we get to see, well, an hour of running today before the opening round in Melbourne next week. And I'm joined by, I'm joined with Charlotte.
Hello, everyone. Nothing much to say, really. Oh, okay, I just seen that appeared at the bottom. Running in Bahrain for the final time this week, as it is a Friday, so it is Division 1. Only 19 people here. Clearly, some cars are having issues in getting their car ready for pre-season testing. Guys, you aren't Williams. Can you stop giving me PTSD
I'm only seeing one Williams car.
Oh no.
Well, and yeah, I'm seeing a player in a McLaren. Who might that be?
McLaren?
Adam Dick? Yeah. Well, Yarrow is going to, in the Audi, lead us away for this session. Audi's coming straight to the pit.
Well, it's not. I was going to say Audi new to the sport and give them a nice little description, but no, they're not getting one. Cadillac, actually fully new to the sport, new team and everything. They're based in Silverstone, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they have got a base near there.
Yeah. I assume in the off season they've probably been doing some filming days at the Silverstone circuit to get some nice beauty shots of the car, and also testing as well, see how the cars are running.
Yeah.
But so far here in Bahrain, it's looking decently nice at the moment.
Well, I mean, they've been racking up the lap over the last 2 days. They've got the most at the moment. So,
testing reliability of these cars.
Well. They need to pay for like all of their staff that they've added in.
That is true. So yeah, Cadillac have like one of the largest teams on the grid.
They do have the largest team.
Clearly, they know what bureaucracy is and really are using it to their advantage. Obviously, some teams are going with more of a dictatorial approach.
Red Bull.
I won't point fingers. But yeah, will it work out for them financially? No, but if the performance is good, then it'll be worth it.
But I mean, do you really need a strategist and a media manager and, all these people?
Strategy helps with performance.
Yeah, but is the strategist going to give better strategies than like a Div 1 driver themselves? I mean, debatable.
At the moment, I don't even have strategies at the moment at Red Bull, so I have some for some tracks, but not all tracks. So I don't know how these strategists are getting strategies for every track that appears.
Yeah. Well, Adam Dick goes into P2. Nisev already topping the times in the early stages of this session.
With expected to be the fastest car over the course of the season.
Yeah.
Living up to its expectations at the moment after the lap on the hard tyres for everyone. Ferrari going quickest in sector 1 of Trixie.
Saban to the top.
Quickest in the McLaren. Clearly a push lap.
A lot lower fuel, I'd imagine, as well.
Yeah. He's a big toe there. But Trixie's getting off the...
Yeah, he's getting a bit dirty air there now.
There's not necessarily blue flags in practice because it's practice.
Yeah, everyone's going on different fuel loads at different times.
Yeah. See, if you're just looking for someone that's got like race fuel on, and you're there doing doing like a short run, like 3-4 laps, then you've just got unlucky there.
Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine we'll be going for shorter laps towards the end of the session, you'd think, as the night comes in. You'd think, but everyone running quite high fuel at the moment. Trixie having a few difficulties with track limits so far, I think.
Yeah. And
but he has gone. He's the quickest.
There's his teammate going through sector 1, 6/10 down. So it might not be a full push lap, or.
Well, looking at the fuel loads, he's got about 30 kilograms more than Trixie, I think.
That's a big block up there.
Oh,
and
that was a bit of contact.
I don't recommend that. Yeah, I don't recommend that. That's contact is never something.
Who is he racing there?
Want.
Danny.
Brilliant.
Yeah. But well, he's eventually managed to clear the Haas. So he makes his way.
Clear the Haas after the Haas tried to get back past again because he locked up.
Yeah. Well, just seeing how these cars race, I guess.
Yeah, true. Due to other locations, I've seen how these cars race, and it can get a bit aggressive and a bit like Mario Kart, you could say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the game is also built on like the regulations before Miami as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So you get, when you hit that boost, you just get full power, and it's not like restricted.
But then when you hit like 0% battery, you do not feel the boost. Yeah.
Unless you still got the boost on, then you're just getting everything. You're just
like burning every little percent you recharge. No.
Like the car tries to clip, but then you're just like, no clipping.
No, just dump every bit of battery. But
what's clipping? You can't do that.
Well, Saban here up to the line is on a bit of a kind of charge lap. You can charge the battery quite quickly though. You don't need to take a full lap anymore.
Yeah, you just. With some people like using none and overtake on their hot laps, but for your charge laps, all you have to do is just leave it in none, and you're already on 100% by the time you get to like sector 2. Depending on circuit to circuit, of course. Like Silverstone, very hard to get the battery up, as we saw in real life as well. But here,
Bahrain's quite a good track.
We didn't have the race in real life, but
we had testing.
It's not bad. Yeah, we had testing. We had testing where...
We had 6 days of testing as well.
And that's a yellow flag caused by a Red Bull.
Where is Adam Dick? Adam Dick is in P4 at the moment. He's just not got the right telemetry enabled.
Yeah, that is true. Caddy need brake mechanics so they don't overheat. No, they need brake mechanics where they do overheat. What?
No, they need brake mechanics so they can, fix the brakes so they don't overheat anymore.
Not in the game though. They need to just have their brakes on fire every time they do more than 4 laps.
Well, they also need to run their car as low as possible so it drags across the ground and then starts a fire. Basically, that's what they need.
Racing balls need a car that sets itself on fire and then turns itself off again. The fire, that is. Because what was it in? Yeah,
Lawson was saying
Yeah, Lawson was saying his brakes are on fire, and all of a sudden it was like, doesn't look like it. It's still going.
Yeah.
From what I heard on the radio released, on that, he just got told to just lift and coast more.
So
it's clearly using the brakes too much.
Yeah.
And lift and coast is what a lot of the drivers are doing today.
You heard a little bit. Well, you didn't hear, but
you'll see it.
Everyone else heard a bit of a lift from Night Owl.
Yeah.
As he moves into P5 and Dearman on a quicker lap in the Mercedes, the Mercedes reserve driver for the season. Cookie is the main driver,
Not
but
here.
he isn't here today. Obviously had a pole position last season back in Kota. Didn't go on to win the race or challenge for victory because he started on the wets by accident.
The race happened. I didn't see no race, so I thought he got red flagged and we took the qualifying results.
Well, both Alpines may have had contact with Cookie later in that race, but anyway, that's last season. It doesn't matter now. Damon moves up.
Speaking of Alpine, they performance-wise they would have made not in game because the Alpine last game actually were quite good.
They should have had the slowest car, really, but didn't. Well, if you look at 2025, Alpine were way bottom of the championship. To
be fair, last season Alpine did finish bottom of the championship as well.
Yeah. Well, they could have. They've had. They're kind of an up and down team, but surely they should be on a bit of an up this season. Well, talking of Aldi as well. Now I've got some quotes from their CEO that
Andy said
is that we might be able to have a little look at. He's said that pre-season's been positive so far, but it's still too early to say. You don't want to commit to anything too early, and the Audi car in game is not particularly great.
It's not the most competitive.
Yeah. But
without if everyone was not in straight mode, they are very quick on the straights. But their engine is the new engine manufactured to this sport, so obviously they're not going to have the best engine like Mercedes or Red Bull do. It depends on what you classify as the engine.
The internal combustion engine or the full thing?
It has been their rivals. I can see that.
It could be Williams there as well if this performance gets,
if this chassis gets banned,
Yeah, but I mean, because they said that the car's being updated. They didn't say, the performance is being updated. But you hope that, that comes hand in hand.
Yeah, it's because the chassis, they're just using the equal chassis at the moment. So I assume the performance will come with that. Unless they don't, and then Codemasters have literally made it even worse. Because at least they've got an excuse on saying that it's not the actual chassis yet.
Yeah.
So why would the chassis stuff be right? But if I don't see
this new chassis better be massively overweight,
It will be similar levels to what Aston Martin is with the chassis. But the problem is for Aston Martin, the Williams Aero is so much better than the Aston Martins.
No, we'll just wait for this 2-second upgrade that they're bringing. Apparently,
2 seconds to go from last to fighting for maybe second last.
Yeah, fighting Cadillac. To be fair, the Aston Martin car at least can kind of, it doesn't break down so much as a Cadillac recently. Anyway, it's just slow.
Yeah. That's probably why they're so slow as well, because they can't push the engine. I remember all through testing, it was the Aston's managed to hit 7th gear. It's insane.
No, I remember in when it first got unveiled, it was the Aston Martin AMR 26 designed by Adrian Newey, and it was all when they first took it out in Barcelona, and then it
broke down after 3 laps, yeah. Because it was all just carbon fiber, wasn't it?
It was just because they came a few days late as well, I think.
Yeah. we do have someone waiting in the interview room.
Okay.
So
Is that person's name Alex Mills?
it is Alex Mills, or as some people do call him, Alex Spills. And also, what season was he champion against? Season
6.
Season 6. Now TP at Audi. Let's bring him in.
Okay.
It worked. Brilliant.
Hello.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah.
Whoa, Trixie has a spin right in front of us. But welcome along.
Oh. Yeah, it's good to be here. Eat at 9 o'clock.
Well, how's it like being a team principal? Obviously, you've been a driver for many seasons, but you're kind of taking a different role for this season.
Yeah. I'll get to be an arsehole there now. So. I'm doing what James would do, so.
Well, but for the team itself, how has the preseason been going? How's the driver lineup? How competitive do you think you can be in this season?
Well, I threatened Senor that if he doesn't get points, he's getting sent Dagestan to for 3 years.
Well, he's currently in P18, but I think he's doing a longer run. Well, we'll hope.
Yeah, he's sandbagging.
The sandbags are on.
Sandbagging in Div 1, yeah.
Now you got to sandbag the performance. You got to hide the real, true performance of the car. Otherwise, people are going to, like with Williams, they're banning the chassis.
They're going to copy their cars because that could definitely happen in this. Like,
definitely can.
Yeah, man, I've got a 2-second upgrade coming. What are you on about?
Okay, Aston Martin. To be fair, at least here, but the 2-second upgrade would move Aston Martin from 19th to P9. So actually, it would do something. But I doubt no upgrades are going to happen. But I doubt that upgrades are going to happen because I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I hope they do update the game performance mid-season, but
yeah.
I mean, we live in hope. They didn't update 25 though, so
yeah. But I assume it would be slightly updated when they do their sports update.
Yeah, but they did that before last season. They didn't update performance or last game.
Yeah.
So.
I think because it was the end of a regulation change and
because they're working on another game in the background.
Yeah,
this is kind
they're
of a filler.
27, aren't they?
Yeah, but
which who knows how that game will go? It will either be the best thing that EA have done.
It'll
be F1 2015 Part 2.
That's not 10% chance of happening.
Yeah, F1 2015 Part 2. It's like... But to be fair, with F1 2015, they made that one with 2014 also being made as well. With this, they've just gone, nah, just do the DLC. And some of the bugs that are still in the game, we'll just keep them in.
That sounds about right, to be fair.
Sounds like most yearly release titles, to be fair. As Finney Smith goes P7, and we see an Aston Martin is bound, I think, in turn 8.
Yeah, well, right on board with Ghosts. I think he might have run wide there, maybe not. He's actually
lap of the weekend. Lap of the weekend.
Lap of the weekend.
Here we go. 4 seconds off the pace.
And you get back on, Senor.
He has these tyres are on 63%, so...
How long's he been on them for?
The whole session, I think, so...
20 minutes.
11 laps.
Yeah, no.
Only
we're finished.
These tyres.
Yeah, now we're finished.
He has got... I think he's got way more than a... Hang on. I think he had way more than a full tank of, like... Or a full race load. 28.7 laps he's still got now. So he would have been about 40 laps of fuel when he went out the pits. But
yeah, what is it? A 28 lap race round here?
29, maybe?
28, 29, yeah.
Something like that. It's normally 57 in real life, I think.
Yeah, so it'd be 28 then. Yeah.
They always round up, though.
Oh,
But yeah, no, it might be 28.
yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Can't remember. We've not done a race round here yet. So I can't comment on how long a race is. I only know tracks of what I've done races at, or that obvious
Well,
enough.
you've done a race at Bahrain before. You did.
Have I?
You've done a race at Bahrain before.
Yeah, but not with
The
these cars.
Bahrain lap count doesn't change depending on what the cars are.
A good point, because it's distance based, isn't it?
305 kilometers.
Yeah. Or 2 hours. Depends which way if it's shorter.
Or 3 hours if they have a
there's
red
red flags.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if there's some kind of stoppage.
A red flag. Yeah.
Or the race start gets delayed. There's hopefully... well, a good thing about here, we don't get race starts delayed by 3 hours and then get 2 racing laps and then not get any more laps.
No,
and
you
then we
don't
get
know the lobby stuff.
No, well, George Russell got a podium because of that, so...
Yeah, best race of the season. What are you on about? There was no controversy in that race. It was definitely not the most controversial race that season. And it wasn't
We're not
either,
opening that can of worms.
Hey, I was talking about Silverstone.
Yeah, well, you could go Silverstone, Monza, Abu Dhabi, Jeddah, Bahrain. You could talk about any of those.
Oh my god, that season. Speaking of Mercedes, Mercedes finishing up a lap here. Mercedes should be back on top again after not getting quite.
See some wheel-to-wheel action, actually.
Go on,
Into turn 13. Goes, can he
Senor on the outside.
They
And he's
still
done
hold
it.
it wheel-to-wheel, but actually,
Yeah, that's more rubbish.
which Haas is it?
shit.
I don't want to change them just in case it's not. It might be Danny.
Oh, that's a big lockup.
Right, Senyor's got it covered.
It was Danny. But Danny's coming back.
Gonna get bumped.
Can
Gonna
he
get
get in the
bumped.
slipstream?
Using the overtake.
I give Senor permission to swap him, to be fair.
Oh,
Did the
that's a
Alex more
lockup.
special?
Ooh. Close race in there. Stays in with track limits as well, which is what you like to see.
Well,
Very
Danny's
easy
got
to come back
20
on it.
less kilograms of fuel, so don't know how he's been overtaken there. Senor's just not in.
Just cruising around on old tyres.
So Trixie's on new tyres now.
What the train am I watching?
But well, Trixie, let's have a bit of an onboard lap, I guess. So, through the first few corners looked quite nice. As we head down towards turn 4, you don't want to go outside track limits, otherwise. If we talk about track limits there, Charlotte will go on a
There's
10-minute
Charlotte.
tangent. He didn't
Charlotte.
run wide. It's not
He didn't run
invalidating
wide of that
him.
corner. Lewis Hamilton, is that you?
Hey, we're talking of that corner. There was a bit of an incident there last season in this division. And
There
well, one of
was.
the people involved in that incident, kind of.
What?
Well, one of the people who was near the incident is in this call right now.
I done absolute niche, mate. I switched them back.
Yeah, you didn't cause the incident, but you were next to them.
Yeah, completely Bryn Evans' fault. He should have a season back. Don't know why he's racing this season.
You know with the corruption with this league of Eagle.
Well, putting on
Let's
Josh,
get
I just put on Josh Duffy's timer, and well, happy birthday to Josh Duffy, because he said it's his birthday. So,
Talk
I don't
sport, the
think
sports bar.
I don't think he's doing a competitive time, considering he's not completed the second sector and it's already been 1 minute 30. But
Check his
It's a
hard drive.
blistering time here from Josh Duffy.
Trixie's done a very satisfying lap time, I guess.
That is very nice to see, yeah.
Ghost track
At
limit
least you can tell what the
validation.
rest of the field have got.
81% tyres now for the Audi driver.
Will those tyres pop?
No, they won't, mate. They're indestructible.
He'll probably get a puncture straight away now. I mean, Danny's on 92% to be fair. In the house.
Oh, well, okay. That's probably why he got overtaken by his...
Yeah, but it's not that big of a difference, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, still just...
And Dick's also an 81% as well. Absolutely murdering those hard tyres.
And Nico just moved up to P7. And the Aston Martin carrying on with the same Aston Martin team that he was in last season. A bit slower the car is now, though. But he's stuck with it.
Last season should have been fighting. Well, was fighting for P5 in the constructors. This season, I think they'd be happy with anything above 11th, basically.
Yeah, I mean, their targets are not particularly high. I mean, if they finish the races, they'll probably complete their targets.
Yeah, true.
But they can't DNF. Can't afford DNFs.
They cannot.
I mean, no one can afford DNFs, really, because you're not going to meet your target, but they especially can't.
Everyone's in a better financial position than a certain team was last season, so...
can I have a guess at that? Williams?
It was, yes.
Bryn Evans!
I see this Bryn guy's so washed.
Oh! Where the hell is that Audi going?
His ghosts as well.
What the? Has he got function?
Has Ghost got...
No puncher. I think he just waits to just drive into Britain.
Well, Evans is on 64% tyres. I mean, he was having quite a few slides before that on that lap, but then obviously trying to get the power down.
That's a big spin. Someone just broke Trixie's sector 1 as we just
it's Nisev.
switched over to him. Mercedes flexing their muscles now on the medium tyres.
Yeah. Nisev slightly higher fuel load than Trixie at the moment, but Trixie with all the tyres. Dearman going well in the second sector as well, but what can Nisev lay down? But first it's Trixie. Can he? He's ruined his perfect lap time. He's gone over 2/10 quicker as Dearman slows down, I think. Actually kind of gets in the way slightly. Nisev, though, is going quicker as... What is a race into the pits? Oh, damage! Who is that? It's Adam Dick. And Dearman overtaking going into the pits, but Nisev surely to the top. 3 purple sectors. 28.5 for the Season 7 champion. Season 7 champion, top of the session. Season 8 champion, P2. Season 6 champion in the commentary box. And the TP.
Wait, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, man?
Nothing.
You trying to call me washed?
It could be worse.
You could just call me Alex Bales, mate. It's not hard.
You could have also not won the season 6 championship. That would have been worse.
Oh, mate, if I lost it to rumors.
I know, that was almost a year ago now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back when I was driving.
No, man.
Yeah, you were driving for part of that season.
Yeah, you were driving.
James was driving in Div 2 at the start of that season.
Jeez.
Which James?
Well,
'Cause the
a
other-
couple of
I
them.
think-
I mean,
I think
they
the
both
other-
seem to be a bit problematic on the racetrack. To be fair,
I think the other James was driving like he was a Division 2 driver with how slow he was going in that Ferrari.
25
Like,
seconds of time penalties back in Canada, season 6.
Absolute
it's
cinema. And then what was it? Miami being outpaced by everybody.
James, is that the Ferrari that you were saying that was way quicker than the Mercedes last season, which is the same performance? that
It's
it
the
was in
same
season
car.
6?
Yeah. I didn't think I felt. I drove a Haas back in season 6. That was not fun. The Haas was nice. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Well, comparing Nisev and Trixie, well, Trixie's quicker for a lot of the lap, but Nisev has the better lap time.
I wonder what that is. Illegal engine.
It's at the start of the straights. So
Yeah, well, yeah, acceleration, you know, with the illegal engine.
Illegal engine. Get him out. Absolute void.
that goes down to two things. One, maybe
Go on.
lower wings from Nisev, potentially.
Why lower wings?
Or, I don't know.
Or lower
Trixie's
wings.
quicker at the end of the
Wouldn't Trixie
straights.
be?
Yeah,
Because it
Trixie's
requires-
Trixie's quicker at the end of the
because-
straights. Yeah.
Because of the straight mode, it doesn't really matter. At top end, it's more of the lower speed.
I guess.
Um,
Yeah.
That initial acceleration. When you don't have the straight mode, that is.
Yeah, but my question is, who do you reckon will win the season?
Uh,
Well, Audi, of course, you know, it's going to be Audi.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Shut up.
yeah. Hey, you got to back your own. You got to back your own team.
Nah, but I'm just asking which driver.
I know. Red Bull.
Driver. It depends how many
Yeah.
races Cookie does. If he's there the
True.
majority of the time, Cookie is
Yeah,
the
true.
quickest driver.
Right, excluding.
Well, if Nisev does every race, I don't think he is,
Excluding
then-
food products. Yeah, Nisev could be up there. Trixie as well. We haven't seen any proper fast laps from anyone else yet.
Night Owl is on a better lap at the moment.
Imagine revealing your true pace. Pace what? Pace.
I know, right? Finley Smith, 6 tenths off the pace.
You know, Ghost is just going to
Couldn't be
turn up
a
in
driver for the
Australia.
Charlotte.
You know, he's going to be in Q3. Yeah.
Night Owl also
See,
6 tenths off the pace. So we know where the Red Bull is. And apparently we have the best internal combustion engine. Okay, let's ban this Mercedes. I've had enough.
wait, hang on. It's saying Trixie,
What's
and
Trixie,
it's in.
uh,
Why is Trixie in? Why is it?
why is he in Red Bull
Why
colours?
is Trixie
Trixie's in
in?
a Red Bull again. Trixie's in a Red Bull again.
There we are.
Ow.
Owl.
So,
That's brilliant, that.
He's
Yeah,
quick at the end
brilliant.
of a straight. There we go.
my conclusion of this is we just use more battery on the main straight. That's it.
It's that
Anyway. This is
illegal
why we moved
internal
to
combustion
LMU,
engine.
It must be that illegal internal combustion engine kicking in there. Adam Dixon, a really quick lap. Purple in sector 1 and sector 2.
That's who the player is. Huh?
Yeah, that is who the player is.
Yeah.
Still hasn't
Shut your
done
fucking
their
dick.
telemetry sitting.
I think you should get like a one race ban for that.
1 tenth
Disgrace
square.
for that.
I think it should be a 5-second penalty if you don't put your.
If
telemetry on.
I could have done this like ages ago, but I was just expecting him to put the setting on as well. There we go.
Make
So-
a poor man's do more work.
I should have pushed that forward to Eagle when I had the opportunity.
Well, Mons, do you still buy towels at the away section?
I've got that towel in my room somewhere.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna
Well,
not have that
you
towel.
That's not me taking a flag home from Wembley.
It was
Just a bit fucking.
I thought you stole Kimi Antonelli's towel for a second because everyone.
no, it's a towel with Snoop Dogg on it. From one game when he came to us, so we always lost.
Just double check it's not laced with like cocaine or something.
Hey. Right, I'm off because
Yep, as we do have also Takumi waiting as well to join us here.
have a go. See you
All
later.
right, have a good
See ya.
season.
We will, mate.
Alright, let's bring Takumi in. Hello, Takumi.
Hello.
Welcome to the this commentary booth, which is probably quite warm.
Yeah, I'm
He's normally
sweating.
Because at the moment, at least in the UK, it feels like we're in Bahrain, so.
Tell me about it. Being in a hot workshop for 8 hours a day is not what you want.
Well, we currently have an Aston Martin in the top 10, which is quite high, I guess. But I mean, how is the kind of pre-season been going so far?
I mean, for us, we've had a few hardware issues. On Wednesday, Brunswick couldn't get his internet sorted, had a bit of problem with that. We were trying to figure that out, and then Boyko yesterday actually broke his pedals, so it's been a bit of a rough time. I think understanding where the car's at has been crucial. The mid-corner understeer is killer, but the turning's nice, but it's just the understeer really causing us a lot of problems.
Yeah, I mean, your overall expectations for the season are not particularly high, obviously because of the car. But yeah, I mean, last season you obviously had quite a nice fight with Williams, and well,
Yeah, I've got pay respects to Charlotte for biting into that. I kid you not. But I was like, how do I make this a bit more fun for the drivers? Just try and start a rivalry, and Charlotte bit into it, which was great. I loved every minute of it.
I was having so much fun with that last season.
I remember in like coach or something, and you were like, I wonder how that watch along's being like right now. Yeah, after bending, I'm gonna puncture. Yeah.
Honestly, that whole week was a lot of fun. Like, I know the last 2 rounds we didn't do anything with it. That was just mainly because I decided, look, I need to focus with the team a bit more. But I think me and Aiden are looking at doing it again, but obviously I need to rework who is going to be with me on the Fridays, and then we'll see how things go from there, really.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was quite a bit of fun with his Monza as well, I think, earlier.
Monza was great. The reason that it started actually was because of that D3 race. When TJ won on penalties, we were all like, yes, get in TJ! And then obviously the penalty later on took it away, but
yeah,
that was where the original concept comes from.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think all those races kind of just like bubbled up towards the end. Like, there's not much going on. Then suddenly, like, it's all kicking off. I think Div 2 was like, oh, everyone's got a puncture.
Yeah, I've got to admit.
Yeah, people holding on.
Texas was great, especially with the punctures. I know for us, we were kind of a bit gutted, especially for Barker, who would probably have got a podium, his first podium, especially after how much he struggled over the last 2 seasons. Would have been great for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and even Div 1, like, Ben Dim was obviously keeping up with basically the leading group, but then they were just trying to make it to slicks, I think, and yeah.
Yeah, when I spoke to him about it, he was like, "Oh, I thought I could make it one more lap." When he had, he said he had like 85 to 90% tire wear at the time, and I was like, cutting it a bit close. Maybe reflecting back on it, should have put it, but yeah.
Going into this season, what do you think your chances are of challenging the lower midfield cars? For example, Audi or Racing Bulls, and maybe Williams, depending on what happens with this performance.
I mean, I'd probably say the division we're watching is probably the ones that will most likely be able to challenge it. Div 2 will maybe start to get there towards the end of the season, and Div 3 we should hopefully pick up a few points, but I think overall we know that P10's literally the bare minimum. That's what we're saying is P10's the bare minimum. If we can get P10, that's great, but if we can get anything more, amazing. So we're just trying to
I have roughly
work it.
I have roughly similar expectations, but it's more like if you don't get top 10, it's a case of why are you racing?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I to be honest, I'm in the view of that maybe a few teams are going to go bankrupt with the new finance system. So there's a possibility that
Mercedes potentially, considering how much they've spent.
Yeah, I did see some of that contracts. I was like,
yeah. I've seen them, and it's like, what the hell is going on? Like, just sign your drivers early. Like, just make sure everyone's, actually read all the DMs.
Yeah.
Well, I get complained at for not replying to them, but I've read them.
Yeah. I think that's kind of a luxury for me this season, is that I've been able to go out there, pick the drivers that I want, and to be fair, I'm very surprised but happy Nico stayed with the team. And I did speak to him towards the end of the last season, was like, would you want to stay on? And he did agree to that, and to be fair, I'm surprised another midfield team didn't pick him up, because he's such a talented driver.
I mean, he's just been improving all the time, considering where he was in Div 2, and then obviously came into Div 1, and then he was, instantly kind of competitive, fighting for the points and a little bit higher.
Yeah, and he beat out his teammate in the end, which, if you told someone that has only been there for half a season would beat their teammate, you'd say probably not, especially with the car that we had last season. But he's been amazing. He's honestly such a talented driver, very nice guy, and to be fair, Jack did make an offer at the beginning of the window to sign Nico, but obviously beginning of the season he's going to cost a lot more, because he's a driver that I do want to keep, because I do see him having quite a high ceiling.
Just checking something. Did my driver also beat his teammate after only racing half the season? Yes, he did. Cookie did beat
Cookie off.
Yeah.
Cookie.
I mean, it's Cookie. Come on, you're talking about the man that literally rocked up and was faster than
pole in Kota.
90% of the grid. He's honestly, the fact that you managed to get him last season, helped your chances massively.
Yeah.
I mean, without all of his points, it would have. Yeah.
I think he still would have finished ahead and combined anyway without his points.
No, what about Div 1?
In Div 1, no, yeah. Yeah, I would have just about been ahead of Aston. It wouldn't have been as clear-cut as it was.
Yeah, I mean, I think I had a few changes that I wanted to make, because I was watching in the time that I was doing my coursework, and it was something I've always kept up with. And there was a few changes that I did want to make, but obviously it came in just after the window ended, which I was unaware of, and I was like, okay, we got work, we got. But the team put everything they could into it. Jan obviously getting so close, but in Brazil, but then ended up dropping the car, and then he's a driver which probably could have picked up a few more points last season. Same with Barker, and probably my biggest regret of last season is that I didn't know Van der Sant was going to leave the team, so I would have probably let him leave and then kept Lennon, because Lennon he's an absolutely incredible driver, but I had to take a risk, but it was the wrong one.
Yeah, you got to make risks, and sometimes obviously they pay off.
Yeah.
But you were just on, I guess, the wrong side of a coin flip.
Yeah, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Well, meanwhile, on the track, Trixie is about to go to the top of the times. I think, or he's 2/10 up after sector 2. Ferrari
Yeah.
quite strong, and across the line it's 2/10 ahead, but obviously on the soft compound, and this will probably go on the softs later on. Jones, who was mentioned in that conversation a little bit earlier on, he's not on competitive time there at the moment.
Probably a charge lap for the Alpine.
Might have just kind of made a mistake somewhere and just thought, I'll just back out and go
Recharge
again.
battery. Yeah. These
Be
tyres...
interesting to see where it is in comparison to RFC, because yesterday you won a league race in a realistic Alpine by like 20 seconds or something, so I want to see where he is in a competitive division.
Well, he's making his way down towards turn 1, lifting and coasting into the corner. You want to top up that battery. It's going to be interesting to see how this develops in qualifying, especially.
Utilising that
the
Mercedes
boost.
power unit.
Yeah, uses the boost, and then obviously after 5 seconds it deploys for at least once you use the boost, I believe. So you gotta be careful.
It depends on your speed, I think.
Yeah, because you do let go of boost and then it carries on deploying.
Yeah. You can force it to stop deploying by ever so slightly tapping the brake. Because it obviously registers, oh, you're braking for a corner, let's turn the battery off completely now.
It's AI software, you know, in real life.
Which appears to be what Mercedes are trying to utilise in real life at the end of their laps.
Oh, is that lifting off thing that they do?
Yeah, because they banned like the emergency shut off at the FIA. So Mercedes has just found another way to do it instead.
Yeah, because I saw like someone say like on the Friday at Silverstone, oh, Anthony lifted off, he could have easily had pole, but then someone else was like, no, that's like a trick. That's not like, it's not. Yeah, it's actually quicker. But well, Adam Dick's gone to the top, and he's had a bit of a moment. Stays away from the barriers, just about.
That's a big slide for the Ferrari there. Rear stepping out and turning there for turn 10. Very difficult corner around the circuit.
Yeah,
probably not as difficult
ones.
as it has been.
Because you're just
have
lifting.
to like her into there. Yeah, but it's still it's still obviously a difficult corner. Any corner that's this difficult is still going to remain difficult.
I do have a question for you both. Obviously, we haven't fully finished this session of D1, but who would you predict to be champion in each division?
Driver?
Driver or team?
Driver.
Insert one of the Red Bull drivers. There you go.
It'd just be like when Bottas said, like, who do you think? They said to Bottas, who do you think is going to win the championship? And he said, oh, yeah, Lance Stroll, Fernando Alonso, and George Russell. Well, Div 1, I mean, based on this pace so far, we can't. I mean, I think if Cookie was here, he would be topping this session, I would imagine. Well, Cookie definitely has the best pace in Div 1. So, if he's here, I predict Cookie.
You've seen
could
the sign-ups,
as well.
so you definitely know.
Well, everyone's seen his sign-ups as well, because he just posted them in the chat. Yeah.
No, maybe you've seen everyone's compared to everyone, like, you know, exactly the difference between everyone in race pace.
Well, I mean, I don't know that off the top of my head, but... Well,
You know
I
who's
mean,
first.
obviously, people like Nisev, Trixie, they're all like up there on the
Yeah.
order.
And obviously in
Yeah,
Division 2 and
me
Division
and,
3, you'll know who the quicker people
Yeah, I
are.
mean, Division 2 and Division 3 are really up in the air because there's a lot of people who, I don't know, they might not be necessarily in the, correct division, or they're too quick or too slow for their division.
Or for their sign-up, they're either really good at Spain or really bad at Spain. So you don't know.
Or they just did their first ever attempt of Spain as their sign up, and Nisev goes to the top. There we go.
Yeah,
Nisev's going to be champion then. He's gone to the top, so obviously.
Yeah, so Nisev is champion
that's
now.
that's actually what me and Toes have actually predicted. We've got predictions of the top 10 throughout each division so far, and we've both predicted Nisev to win overall.
I bet
it's not a bad
Div
shout.
Place.
3. Div 2 and Div 3 are probably the ones which we're kind of and ahhing about, because obviously, as you said, we don't know people's actual pace until we get deeper into the season.
Yeah, I've not really paid much attention to the actual testing times either, because
Yeah, me either.
Times the times.
I've been telling a few of my drivers that just treat it as a Sunday drive. This is, just to get used to the car.
I just said, I'm not first, do what you want. Do what you want. Like,
do what you want. Yeah.
turn up, don't turn up, I don't care. Like, someone else could step in. It's something I'm not going to worry about.
What happened there?
What's going on here?
I don't know if there was actually contact there, but it was Yarrow in the Alpine. No, Alpine. Why am I saying Alpine? The Audi. And
that does look like an Alpine, to be fair. So I can see what you
begins with
mean.
A.
Exactly.
It's because another team beginning with A.
And it has an I in. Wait, does that mean it's AI? Oh god.
Well, Night Owl now on the softs. What can Night Owl do just after his teammate's done a lap? He's half a second down on Nisev so far. Gets on the power out of turn number 13, gets off the curb then, and runs down to last corner, but there's actually 2 corners between here and the line. And here he goes. Can he get ahead of Finley Smith, or will it be just behind? It's just ahead.
Very much just ahead. Drivers very evenly matched then. That's something I personally like to see.
I mean, 8/10 off the pace, though.
Ideally 1 second quicker, but them being evenly matched is good. I can't complain about, one driver carrying and all that. Like, we get that in real life. We don't need to see it here in RFC as well.
Well, Adam Dix on a flyer here. He is up on Nisev. He's looking to take back the top of the timing page. Drove in Racing Bulls, of course, last season. Had some quite impressive results, especially towards the end of the season. And, well,
Indeed.
puts about 10.5 between himself and Nisev. But Nisev is on another outlap on another fresh set of soft tyres. As here's Edward Isham.
Basically qualified runs from everyone now, as it is now very much darker out there.
It is. And well, what can Isham do? Maybe get ahead of Duffy, if he can keep it all together. Nope, just behind Duffy, but 8th place. Or the Aston Martin driver driving back
pace.
in Aston Martin.
Yeah, P8 and P9 so far for Aston Martin at the moment. They're...
We'll definitely take that. This is probably the highest we'll ever see our car this season.
Clearly that Aston Martin reliability is not kicking in, because it doesn't exist in multiplayer. But...
Fighting the Lord.
Moving on. As Isham gets lap invalidated. Lap 25.
Talking of laps, Cadillac with their one car. 26 laps.
30
Yaro
laps. from Danny.
27, Ghost 27. Yeah, Danny, who's been just running all of his tyres to about 80-90%. Well, his current one's
I
on
assume he'll-
77.
What team hasn't turned up? There's a Williams, an Alpine, and a
Cadillac.
Caddy missing. Yeah.
Cadillac, yeah.
Cadillac suffering with reliability issues, clearly. They've not sent their other car out.
You know, Williams as well. You know, they're having to swap the chassis to, you know, a new one. So
That's clearly why they're in P11 at the moment. After the FIA saw their antics, and then also going off the circuit as well, as we see above.
here's Nisev. He was very much going into a lower gear, trying to charge up that battery pack. I said engine, but he's not got a lot of battery left. But is it enough to take the top of the
Right.
timing page back? Doesn't seem to be.
A
Comes
lot
in.
of slides there for Nisev, though. You don't look at the teams near the bottom. Well, there's a Mercedes in P12, so I wouldn't say that.
Technically classified as bottom half, so Mr. Dearman
Exactly.
might need to go and set a lap.
Slower than both Aston Martins.
I know.
Yeah, Nico went up to P8 a little while ago. Well, I don't know, 30 seconds ago maybe. And Flux on a competitive time here, having a bit of a moment though, and he's out of battery already as he comes down to the final corner.
By the way, I don't know if you realised earlier in the session we lost Ben Dearman, so that is why he's in the bottom half.
Yeah, I saw you
Yeah,
retired
yeah, he
when you were
crashed.
talking
Yeah, he
before.
got stuck in the gravel.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
But honestly, Mercedes are that irrelevant. We didn't speak about them. Just seeing if that bait has worked. Got
That's
the
in the
fishing
wrong
line
with a
out.
big old anchor there.
So
yeah,
those
we've
words
not been
definitely
baited
won't.
by Jack today, because Jack doesn't normally watch the Div 1, but on Div 3
Yeah.
obviously he told us to watch Haas, because they were going to fight. Night Owl here, not that far down in the first sector, so maybe he can get it
Might
back
be
to
used-
in sector 3.
Might be using a different battery strategy. It's good to see that the car is showing that people need to get a job. As you know,
He's
it's by the
lost.
sponsor below Oracle.
He's about 0.07 down on his personal best so far, so maybe he's got a bit more battery for the last sector to get the run to the line.
See, what will it be? It's not an improvement.
No.
Very, very, very close.
Gained a little
but
bit, gained about 300ths in the final sector, but
Finley Smith going better. Only 4/10 off, which, if he can do a similar sector 3 to what Trixie set, should be about P4, P3.
he could lose more.
Maybe.
He's not got any battery
Good
left.
time.
Yep.
Yeah, it loses half a second in that final sector. And apparently
There's
we
the-
have the best engine. I don't
Finally,
believe that.
Bryn Evans is on a push lap on the softs. 33 seconds to go. Second down. So far, this is low fuel as well. This will be his one and only competitive time. Really hooks it in to the final apex.
Using all the track.
Yeah, runs right over the curbs. In 7th place. 6/10 off Trixie. Aidan Jones on a competitive time in the first sector. As Adam Dick
And it's,
actually just improved his time slightly.
and it's checkered flag.
Yep, checker flag is out for testing for Season 9. And well, a few people already taking the flag. Isham moving up just ahead of his teammate. Might be a nice little battle between the two Aston Martins this season, to be fair. Well, based on this, they seem quite fairly matched in terms of pace.
We're hoping so. We're hoping at least if we can fight someone, we might as well fight ourselves. If it ends up that bad, but we'll see.
Just hope you don't see driving like what Lance Stroll did in the sprint race.
He's just like
in Silverstone.
turning the wheel like 180 degrees. Yeah.
I remember seeing that, and it's like, right, it's not F1 24. Like, you can't just
Here's
flick
Nisev
steer everywhere.
with the checker flag out, trying to push, trying to see if he can get on top of the timing board. On top of the timing board before the end of the session. He's marginally up on Adam Dick, but has he got enough for this last sector? Can he get the exit? He's right out to the edge of the track, just about valid as he runs to the line, and he can't improve at the end. So Adam Dick will top testing as Trixie takes the flag, improves.
The racing ball's just sideways on the straight.
Yeah,
How's that got there?
Duffy.
And there we go.
There we are.
Thank you very much for having me. Best of luck for the season.
Best of luck to you as well.
too.
Yeah. Well, that is testing complete. All divisions have had their sessions, and now, not long until the opening round. Wednesday, of course, Div 3, and it will actually be an hour earlier, which I need to announce because the World Cup semi-final starts at 8 o'clock, so I don't think starting at 7 will be
What
ideal.
semi-final will that be?
It's the one that England will be in if they get through.
Oh yeah, so you're going to lose like about 20% of the grid. Yeah, good point.
It's also Argentina's one, so people are and then watching that. I mean, obviously need to get through. Both the teams need to get through, but anyhow,
you never know. Some Norwegians might want to watch it, or Swiss.
Yeah. Well, that has been preseason testing. Obviously, back on Wednesday. Charlotte will be there, hopefully.
I should be.
James will probably be there as well.
Unfortunately.
And well, it's goodbye.